The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue...
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke...
Aha! So for step one, we need water droplet to help. Aw, it seems to really like that name.
Any volunteers for...
Leave that to us. We know.
So the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty. Yay! We saved 200. Whoa! Water droplet just transformed into some new tracks.
Good. Let's keep going then. No, the hydroidolins are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Is this an answer from this world?
We can fly just like Paimon now! This is way more exciting than how Paimon usually flies!
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Boring!
Oh! There's another spinny thing here! It's so big, but, not as big big as the one we saw in the mid. I bet it's something super important. Very good, Klee. You're using what you saw earlier to make observations. It appears to be a system.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junk. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned, one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, really, it made no difference which one we started with. But, let's see what he has to say.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp...
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging. Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well,
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the Hydroidolans fix the junction and then make a new cart. Wait a minute, how did you get here?
the answer is standing right in front of me.
Yeah, sure. Those travel. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh?
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw.
Me?
All right, Jeremy.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation.
Fine.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Idea
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the Hydroidolans to fix the area below.
Them again, huh? Seems the Hydroidol.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything. All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Yep. So maybe it's...
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything...
You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push...
And what about you? Don't forget it was... Speaking of Hotto, wasn't he with you?
I left early this morning. I assume...
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he...
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either.
Klee?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad.
I just don't like...
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making...
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself.
Fine.
Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Phew. Don't be upset, Klee. There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always... As a passing traveler here, but in my experience, family issues can be the... Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi. But it's still not... I don't know how to explain...
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look...
Right. Our best... We would have to use the junction to send the cart...
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on!
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
A reward on the road.
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks and stations. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired.
You're in no condition to be out running around.
Yeah, but the...
That's true, but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that...
You and Ferdinand...
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me.
I'm not trying to...
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado? Why don't you just talk to him about... Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever
You're right, but our relationship is much better.
Well,
Really?
we've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it serious. As his brothers, we have to help.
But it doesn't look like you're helping. Maybe Klee doesn't understand, but my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Klee's right, you know. You three need to open up and talk things through.
Just like when we were back in the desert. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again.
I know, but this domain is nowhere near. I was thinking that if I could handle these problems, if it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the...
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area?
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll...
See?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been...
The choo-choo cart is great.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car...
Yeah, what an amazing...
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even...
Yay! Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't realized it yet, but her innocent, childlike nature is very... Hey, everyone, please come with me. Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run now. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our...
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot?
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us...
Huh? I help?
Yes, Klee.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the...
Yes.
Wow, that's...
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo...
Nope. Today was...
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will. Even higher than I expected. The drops are pretty steep, too. Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the battle domain stays in the battle domain. Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kai? Nothing. Kai is just the... Oh, right.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report.
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components.
You mean you snatched it when we were...
I didn't have... In fact, the component we were searching for was actually...
Aw, do we... Okay. Even though I want to keep... That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight he'll... Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is... I thought I was keeping my composure. Don't worry. My mind is always spinning. I'm used... How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy. After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all... What are you... Oh. Welcome back! Well, any good news? Oh, yeah! We even rode the choo-choo cart! But maybe you'll have to...
Seems she had a little too much fun, and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a wrap.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
Then we'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
Well, it sounds like our young mate. So, back to the missing component.
You bet! Kaya said that.
It just occurred to me. If I remember correctly, they were all arguing with one another when they. They sure must have.
You almost sound as if.
Yes, I've known them for. You can hold on to the rope for now, traveler. I have no use for. By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north. Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I mean.
Do you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right.